until June 8th at Slammiversary, but wait a minute. Just as LAX starts to make their way towards the ring, here comes Christian Cage.
Well, you see Christian Cage, and he flips the War Machine Rhino at the top of the ramp, and you know they still have problems with Booker T after what he's done, and we know how LAX feels about Team 3D.
Hector, I'm sorry to interrupt a little fiesta, but there's something that I want to say. I want to be able to respond to what Booker T just came out here and said. Quick question. What the hell have you been smoking, Bob Marley? You show up here in TNA and you expect people to do what you just said. Bow, curtsy, and kiss your feet because of things that you accomplished in the past. And when that didn't happen, Booker, you got a little bit embarrassed, didn't you? I think I speak for everybody when I say I could care less if you're a five-time WCW champion. Because I'm going to break it down for you right now. You are nothing. I repeat, you are nothing around here until you are TNA World Heavyweight Champion. And speaking of that, right here tonight, live on Impact, not only is Rhino going to qualify for the King of the Mountain match at Slammiversary, so is the Instant Classic, and take one step closer to becoming a three-time TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, later tonight, Rhino against James Storm, Christian Cage against Tomko in those King of the Mountain qualifiers, but now they're interrupted by the music of the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe.
And Samoa Joe coming through the people, and he's going up into the stands to be with his people. And of course, he'll be defending that title at Slammiversary. And let's see what the world champ's got to say about all this.
World champ, he's out there in the crowd. He's in the middle of his army.
Now, wait a minute, boys. Wait a minute, boys. I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. Christian, for as much as I admired your ambition, there's one thing you need to know. And that the man that walks out of Memphis, Tennessee, and walks out of Slammiversary with this belt is the same damn man that walks into it called a champion. Could you see? Like these people here tonight will tell you, they want a champion who goes out there and kicks ass to keep this belt. They want a champion who puts it on the line and makes no excuses when he defends this belt. Oh, and by the way, I didn't come out here just to reiterate the obvious. Booker, I'm talking to you. You know what, Booker? For everything that you say, for everything that you claim to be, yeah? That's how many times I'm gonna break them fingers you keep putting in my face. I'll tell you what, Buck, when you look in these eyes and you come out here and you say, you had a hard time finding me, well, that's why I'm out here right now. I'm making it real easy for you to find me. I'm making it real easy for you to say to me what you gotta say to me. Because at the end of the day, you know what? I just think you're a punk ass. Book, you're right. Hey, Booker, you're right. I ain't gonna go there because you know what? These people in the rest of the world already know you're a punk-ass cheap shot. Now, boys, we've been out here all night talking about kicking asses. So I'll tell you what, Christian, Rhino, I say for one night we put our differences aside. LAX, you're more than welcome to join. And I said we walk in that ring and stomp these clowns down worse than they did AJ last week.
Samoa Joe leading the charge, welcoming Christian Cage, Rhino, and LAX to make their way towards the ring and get payback for what they did to AJ Styles last week.
Well, you can see the enemies that 3D and Booker T have collected, and look at them fail. I mean, they don't want none of it, Mike.
Oh, yeah. They're so happy with themselves, outsmarting them as they back up the ramp, escaping out of the impact zone. Remember, it's Slammiversary. It's going to be Team 3D against the Latin American Exchange. It's going to be Booker T in the King of the Mountain match. Wait a minute.
Look at
Here it
it.
comes.
AJ just whacked Brother T out of the chair, and then he hit Brother Ray, and then he hit after Booker T, going for that revenge.
Let's go to JB.